How's it going, everybody? AltairYoshi here. Welcome back to another Mario Kart Wii CTGP update for October 2024. Just a word in advance, I apologise if I sound a little grotty. I do have a cold. Something is going round. No, I don't know what it is. I am fine. I'm just a little bit bleh at the moment. New update just dropped literally about 25 minutes ago, just about. Just before we get started, as always, we'll go through the tracks that got removed. Sky Shrine was okay. Like, it was just a bit boring, really. It drove fine, there was just nothing really there, in my opinion. Sunset Forest, genuinely before I started recording, I completely forgot which track Sunset Forest was. I think I remember the track that it was. I think it's the one with the big Goombas. If that's the track that got removed, it was also just okay. It's the other two tracks that I have a problem with being removed. Lumpy's Lovely Layer, I'm genuinely so disappointed by, because I absolutely adore the Lumpies. My opinion, I think it's a track that's very much overhated. Obviously, you can have your opinion about it. I just think that Lumpy was very silly and goofy. I loved the Lumpies. I thought the track drove fine. And Sakura Sanctuary also being removed, I thought was a bad call. Sakura Sanctuary was really, really pretty. I mean, yes, there wasn't, like, too much going on in terms of the track, but the actual look to the track were really, really cool, and I always enjoyed driving around it, looking at it. It was really good fun. But I'm sure that the new tracks, 4 new tracks being added, will hopefully be better than all 4 of them. 5 updated tracks as well. Without further ado, let's just jump into it. Okay, at least we're starting out with a track I'm actually looking forward to playing. DS Waluigi Pinball, I'm on record as saying that this is one of my favourite Mario Kart tracks of all time. It is apparently a brand new version, from what I can see on the update. I can't see much. Oh, they've got, animated, I think a lot of the tracks animated now. I know the bumpers weren't there before, or at least they weren't animated before. The pinballs, okay, the pinballs are there. Because normally with this track, there would be, pinballs, like, right at the start of the track, and you have to avoid them. I think in original Mario Kart DS, you had to, like, the pinballs only came down on, like, lap, 2, I think? But yeah, oh, the fact that it's all animated is really cool. Can you bounce, no, okay, you can, bounce into them. I temporarily forgot the word bounce, man. That's really cool, and of course, of course, the slot machine up there as well, which is pretty cool. God, this is awesome. So it's basically the same Mario Kart DS version. It's not like we have the Mario Kart Tour version or the Mario Kart Deluxe version. It is literally just, okay, how can we make the Mario Kart DS version, the original version, a lot prettier? I know, let's just add more animation to it. This looks really, really sick. It looks so much better now than the previous version. I mean, the previous version I thought was pretty good. But just, it definitely looks a lot cleaner now compared to what it was before. There's the second pinball. And yeah, that second pinball will be chasing me down and then eventually landing down here where all the rest of the pinballs will be. But this is really, really cool. I love the way this looks. It looks so cool. And the fact that they all are like bouncy as well are really cool. I don't think the flippers move, which is a shame. Because that's the only thing that, like, would make this track more faithful, is if the flippers moved. I don't know if that's too much to ask for, but, like, honestly, I'm really, really happy with this version of the track. It just looks really cool. It's a fun-looking track. I already love Waluigi Pinball, and it just looks better. So, yeah, overall, I'd say a pretty good start. Ooh, okay, this looks cool. So, this is called Inferni Umbra, which used to be Infernal Pipe Yard. And for the life of me, I can't remember what the other track was called. But there is another track which looked... Basically, there's another track in this which looked identical to each other. And Infernal Pipe was one of them. And this is... Oh my god. Okay, it looks very cool. Oh, thank god, they have a wall there. There used to not be a wall there, so you just drive off. That actually is... I'm so happy about that. Right, are these mushroom pads the same? Yes, they are. Okay, so the track is basically... It still has the same layout, but... it just looks so much better than like what it was before. Why can't tracks like Spike Desert look so like this? Like, this looks amazing. I mean, it still drives pretty much the same as it did too. This track actually looks really, really sick. I love the look of this track now. Whoa, into the cave. Or into the lava pit, I guess. Okay. Oh, thank God. That was another problem with the track there. So, what used to happen is you used to be able to, like, if you tricked off that ramp, you'd be able to go out of the lava, and then you couldn't see where you were going when you jumped back down. So, that was a slight problem. Glad that's been fixed. Let me see if the other shortcut works. This used to be a pipe. I don't know what this is now. It's like... What is that? It's like a broken pillar of some kind. Also, this animation's really cool. I just love what they've done to this track. It just looks so much better than it did before now. Let me just go the other way. Oh my God, the evil, like, dragon head there. That's so cool. I legit didn't even notice that when I was going up there. That's so cool. It's like a Mecha Bowser head or something. Like a dragon's head. That is actually so cool. Yeah, look at it. That's so cool. It's like I'm driving into the mouth of a Dark Souls boss. That's so cool. I'm genuinely, like, in awe of this. This is like... I didn't know that a track which felt like it was made 10,000 years ago could suddenly look this good. The track drives fine as well. Like, they've definitely, like, fixed up on a few of the issues that used to be, like, here. And now it's pretty good overall. Yeah, I'm a really big fan of this. Tops to whoever, you know, top job to whoever made this track. It's absolutely phenomenal. I love it. Alright, Fishdom Island. Let's see how this goes. It looks the same. I never expect much from the latest version updates. Again, I'm gonna continue saying it. Can we please just have some kind of differentiation between, you know, brand new version and latest version? They do mean literally the exact same thing. Like, I don't know what you'd put in there. I know I've recommended some stuff in the past. Off the top of my head, I can't think of it because I'm a little bit icky. But, like, please, like, just have some differentiation between what is actually a brand new version and what's just, like, a bug or glitch fix. Like, please and thank you. Other than that, let's just look at, Fishdom Island. It does, to me, actually, look like, some of the graphics, or some of the textures, rather, have been cleaned up a little bit. Like, the beach looks smoother. It looks really similar to, DS Cheap Beach now, to me. I know, like, all beaches kind of somewhat look the same in Mario Kart, but, like, I don't know, to me, the texture looked a little bit different. The wood texture looked a little smoother as well. The colours seem a bit brighter. It's an interesting, like, I don't know, potentially I think something has changed. And I also don't remember the water being this bright either. It looks like the text have been updated a little bit, and also the lava bit down there is also pretty cool. I don't know why you have this down there on an island, which is just, you know, meant to be a tropical resort. But then I guess Wii Sports Resort, like Woohoo Island, has a giant volcano in the middle of it, so I mean, I don't know, I guess I'm not one to really say anything. Let me also very quickly see if the Easter egg's still here. It is. Alright, let's travel over and have a bit of a journey. If you've never seen this before, I'm sure most people have, but if you've never seen this shortcut before, prepare for your mind to be blown. Because there is a whole... Oh, God. As I was saying, there's a whole new town, like, over this section. It's a little, like, Easter egg. It's perfect for games of hide and seek, if you guys are interested in playing that. And yeah, just look at how, like, cool this whole area is. Like, it's cool that, like, everyone has a little residential area. Also, I don't know why the tennis court is this big. Like, we're not, like, you know, this is, like, very overscaled to poor Luigi, who, you know, would have to, like, I wonder how big the balls must be, like, get over the net compared to Luigi's size. But yeah, overall, again, I think the textures look a little bit better, and, yeah, it's, the track's still pretty much the same, but it just looks a little nicer, which is fine. I like that. Okay, GBA Ribbon Road. I don't honestly know how you'd really improve on this. I think those toads are new. I don't entirely know. Again, I think the text is, like, a little bit cleaner, to be honest. They look a little better to me. Maybe that's just me not having played this track for a while. I know the Mech Coopers were there originally. Yeah, I think the textures do look a little bit different. This is actually kind of cool, this. I didn't expect the textures here to change either. over this way. There's the Baby Booster shortcut, which is a really cool, a really cool addition. The Bowser bike there as well, the Mark bike. Yeah, this is cool, this. I think, again, there has been, I think, some extra animation added to this. From what I can tell, there has been, again, text have been updated, and there's a little more animation to make it feel like, you know, you're more in the Mario Kart 8 version, which is cool. I mean, again, I don't think you can really improve much on this. I mean, obviously, it would be cool to see other people's takes on GBA Ribbon Road. Obviously, this is Nintendo's, like, new take, and by new take, I mean, like, nearly 10 years ago, take of GBA Ribbon Road. But, like, it's still a cool track. It's a really cool idea. I'd love to see what other people's idea of this track could be. Like, there's so many, like, potentially cool ideas for what this could end up being. Oh, you can't make that cut like that. Okay, noted. But yeah, I think the track is very, very cool. Again, there's not really much else I can say. The track just looks a little bit cleaner. The text look a little bit better. And, yeah, overall, I think it's a pretty good track. I like it. There's not really much else I can say about it, sorry. But yeah, good stuff. I like it. Alright, the final updated track is N64 Frappe Snowland. A track that's always near and dear to my heart, because I loved playing this track when I was a kid on Mario Kart DS, and also Mario Kart 64. That was my first Mario Kart game. This, so far, looks like nothing's changed. I imagine this is one of the tracks where it's like, okay, it's just a bug fix. Which, again, it would be really helpful if, instead of just saying the latest version, it would be just good to say, oh, some bugs or some glitches have been fixed, or maybe just go into, like, the specifics of what's actually been fixed. Because, you know, again, like, brand new version, latest version mean the same thing, and I am going to continue saying something about it until it is actually changed. So, there you go. But yeah, doesn't look like much has changed. Again, this version of Frappe style looks pretty good. I don't know, like, how you'd improve on this in terms of, like, textures and stuff like that. Maybe, like, yeah, I don't know, I actually don't know. If you have a version of N64 Frappe style you'd like to, you know, you have ideas for, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear what you guys think about what N64 Frappe style could use, or what your version of N64 Frappe style would look like. That could be quite a fun discussion to have in the comments. But yeah, those are all the updated tracks. We now transition over to the new track, which I'm very excited for. Okay. Area 64. This is a track made by Squire. I remember that off by heart. And I have seen this track before. I'm pretty sure I played this track with Mayra a long time ago for Custom Track Showcase, which is a series we haven't brought back in a long time. Hopefully at some point it will come back, but who knows. But yeah, I do like this track. I mean, it's a SquireTurnbolt track. I'm always going to really enjoy the Squire tracks. I've also played this in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, if you remember my my Mario Kart Deluxe Custom Track series from last year. But yeah, I will say this, the caveat. This isn't my favourite Squire track. I really like it, but I wouldn't say it's overall my favourite. I think my favourite ones by Squire would be Vacay Bay and probably Lunar Lantern Festival. I really like that one as well. But yeah, this track is also really good. I do love, like, how just creative it is. I think I said at the time, when I first played this, it reminded me a little bit of something out of Cartoon Network Racing. Because I think there's a track that kind of would be very similar to this. I'm imagining from, like, I don't know, like, maybe Courage the Cowardly Dog, if any of you have seen that show when you were a kid. But yeah, like, I do love driving up the UFO. I love the little, like, tractor beats picking up the cows. Fun fact, in the 8 Deluxe version of this, you can actually, you actually get suctioned up by the tractor beams, you can trick off them, which is pretty cool. But yeah, track overall is very cool. I don't think I'll spend too much time on it, because I have already played this. But yeah, overall, like, it's cool to see this actually get into CTGP. I think Squire tracks should, like, or more Squire tracks try to get more into CTGP, because, like, he had a lot of, like, really fun tracks out there. Vacay Bay and, again, Lunar Lantern Festival would be my choice if I was in charge of picking the tracks. But, yeah, overall, pretty solid track. I do like it. I love how creative it is. And, yeah, good to see it finally added to CTGP. Ooh, this looks cool. Alright, BK, I'm going to pronounce this wrong. Moai? Or is it Moai or Maui? I thought Maui was spelled differently, because I thought Maui was spelled differently to M-O-A-I. I could be completely wrong. I'm going to assume it's BK Maui Mountain. This track looks really cool. It's like a Donkey Kong level or something. That's really cool. Oh my god, the ice change! Oh, that's so cool! Okay, this is really, really sick. I love the look of this. This looks just fun. It's very... Oh my god, the little, like, heads of Goombas as well. That's so cool. Yeah, it's a very simple track. It almost reminds me of something from, like... If, like, Donkey Kong and Crash Bandicoot created a racetrack together, this is what it would be like. I think there are some shortcuts here as well. Let me see if I can find them. Oh yeah, there's one here. That's a pretty easy one. And then there's one all the way down. Okay. I missed the jump. But there is another shortcut around there. Yeah, I can honestly see this in, like, Diddy Kong Racing or something. This is really, really cool. Also, I can see this as a Mario Kart Deluxe track. Like, this just looks really, really fun. It's fun to drive, it's very smooth. And yeah, God, I can imagine, like, you know, just time trialing this by myself. And I don't go time trialing often, I only time trial tracks, I just, like, have fun with it. It's like, you know, I can switch my brain off for a while and just, you know, do. And, yeah, no, this is, like, really, really cool. I imagine this isn't Shroomis. This can't be a Shroomis cut, surely. Oh, it is! Ah, interesting. Okay, that's certainly... that's wasn't what I was expecting. But yeah, I really like this. BK Maui Mountain. Class. Really like this one. Can't wait to play it more. Ooh, okay, Sandy Clocktower. I'm pretty sure I have played this in Mario Kart Midnight 2. So it's always fun to see a crossover there. I don't know if it's changed or anything, because when I played this track before, it was a little bit confusing. Because I didn't know explicitly where to go. So I'm kind of glad I have practice on Mario Kart Midnight before I start playing this track. Because, like, yeah, the mini-map, like, near the middle, it looks a little bit weird. But, I mean, when you play it, it's not, like, too bad to see. I also see, I just noticed that now, the ramp I just went off a couple of ramps ago, it has arrows on it, so you can kind of tell where you want to be going. That bit's a little confusing. Like the part of the moving platforms. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of that section. I mean, the track looks really great. I love the way the track looks. Also the fact that most of the tracks so far have actually been fairly short. I mean, I think Area 64 is the longest one I've played so far, and that was like, what? About 3 minutes, just about? Mario Mountain lasted like a minute and a bit, and then this is also looking like it'll be like, what? Maybe 2 and a bit minutes. Which is, like, again, fairly short for a CTGP track, I feel like, a new CTGP track. There are the arrows, which, that one you'd have to, like, really be looking out for. Because I played this track a couple of times for a Midnight 2 video I'm doing, and it took me a little while. It took me a couple of tries to see that. So, I don't know, maybe you could put a little arrow there just kind of saying, you know, hey, this is where you're meant to go. But other than that, I think the track drives pretty well. It is a little bit confusing as to where you're meant to be going. I like the sand piling up in the middle, that's always cool. But yeah, I think the track's really cool. I love the animations on it as well. Again, animations on tracks makes it feel more alive, which I always really appreciate. And yeah, other than that, it's pretty cool. Just maybe a little bit confusing to drive, although it's not like Strowman's Desert Illusion levels of confusing. But yeah, other than that, I do really like this one. It's a cool track, good to see it in Midnight 2, and good to see it in CTGP as well. Okay, final track, Wicked Woods. Aw, look at the angry pumpkins! They look so cute! I'm not gonna lie, when I first heard this track, I thought it was a Warwick track for some reason. I know he has Wolf Woods, but it's not, unfortunately, a Warwick track. Warwick tracks for CTGP when, you cowards. But I also recognise this track now. This is another one I played with Mero for CT Showcase. This track was pretty good. I remember playing it. And also fitting release for Halloween. It is October after all. Oh my god, the Boo's little like witch's hats. That's so cute. That is actually so adorable. I absolutely love that. But yeah, this track is actually pretty cool. I always found that the road's a little bit narrow. Which could make, race with 12 people on it a little bit, potentially complicated, and a little cramped, I guess I mean to say. But yeah, I mean, the track itself looks really cool. I love the Halloween theme. Oh my god, the angry GameCube tree. That's something I feel like I should never see. I don't like seeing the really happy-go-lucky GameCube trees, like, you know, just being angry. That makes me sad. What's off this? Oh, this is another route down. I see. I feel like I don't entirely know the point of doing that, but I mean, whatever, it's cool. Cool little, you know, shortcut you find, I guess. But yeah, I mean, the thing is, this track is like, again, I've played it before already. I can't really say too much about it. It does look pretty cool. I do really like the look of it. And, yeah, it is really fun to drive. I am a fan of it. It's, you know, it might be my favorite one out of all of the, you know, out of all the tracks I've played, it might not be my favorite, but, like, it is still really cool. Again, a fitting release for Halloween. I do like the boos and the wizards and witches hat. I think that's really adorable. And the angry pumpkins are always a nice touch as well. So yeah, overall, pretty good track. This it is as good as I remember it being when I played with Mero for CT Showcase. So yeah, good stuff overall. I really like it. Alright, and that's the update for October 2024 done. Now all I have to do is give it a Fred rating out of 5. I'm really struggling to work out what I want to give it. I would say I would give this update a 4 Freds out of 5. I think that the tracks on this update were really, really good. I just think that the only real downside to it is I think that Frappe Snowland, you know, just nothing really changed aside from, again, probably bug fixed. Again, please change the differentiation. And Fishdom Island and Jasperr Road, I think that some of the textures probably did change. I think with Fishdom Island especially, not much really changed. Oh, sorry, Jasperr Road, not much really changed, it didn't look like. No, it was Fishdom Island, wasn't it? Jasperr Road, I liked the animations like they were added, but it wasn't too much change to the textures. Fishdom Island had some texture changes, but other than that, there wasn't really much there. But, like, it was fine, but not, like, anything major. The rest of the tracks are really good. I really like the changes to DS Waluigi Pinball. The change of the track to make it fit more to the original in DS was a really good idea. Inferni Umbra, Infernal Pipe Guard No More, that was really cool. I was super impressed by the look of that one. Area 64, always good to see a Squire track make it in, and obviously the track is always really creative and fun. BK Moai Mountain, really good stuff. Short, sweet, effective, really pretty, cool shortcuts, absolutely love it. Sandy Clocktower, maybe a little bit confusing in the middle of the other thing I'd maybe knock it down for. But like, I think that the track itself is pretty much fine. I do like it. And then Wicked Woods, again, solid track, very fitting for Halloween. And yeah, I think what I like more about Wicked Woods is the fact that the environment just like looked really good. I think that's the main upside for this pack, or for this update rather. The environment changes just look so cool. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. Obviously, if you have any difference of opinions, I know you guys will. Let me know in the comments what you would change, what rating you'd give this update out of 5. And yeah, that's gonna do it. So let me know what your favorite track was as well. Like, comment, subscribe, you know what to do. And yeah, I will see you hopefully very soon. Take care of yourself, stay safe, and peace.